You wake up, and the first thing you notice is the silence. Not quiet, silence. The kind that has weight, the kind you feel in your chest before your brain catches up to it. Your alarm didn't go off. You check your phone. 9:47 a.m., Tuesday. Full signal, but no notifications. Not one. You figure the app crashed. You make coffee. The machine works. The water runs hot. The bread toasts. Everything in your kitchen functions exactly the way it did yesterday. You eat standing at the counter the way you always do and scroll through your phone looking for something to read. Every headline is from yesterday. You call your friend. It rings and rings and rings. Voicemail. You call your mother. Same thing. You go outside. The street is empty. Not early morning empty. Completely empty. A dog is sitting on the sidewalk across the street staring at you. Behind it, a front door is hanging open. A cup of coffee is on the porch railing. Steam still rising from it. You drive around for 2 hours. Every street the same. Cars parked crooked. Some still running. A grocery store with the automatic doors sliding open and closed on their sensor loop, waiting for a customer that isn't coming. You are the only person posting anything on the internet. The first night is the strangest thing you've ever lived through. The power stays on. The city lights outside your window come on automatically at dusk. Traffic signals change on their timers, green to yellow to red for intersections with no cars. The second day, you start thinking practically. Grocery stores are fully stocked, warehouses full, farms still growing. You have more food than you could eat in a decade. You start a list. What runs out first and when? Fuel, medications that expire, fresh produce rotting on shelves within days. By day 4, you stop waiting for someone to show up. You let yourself into a sporting goods store and take what you want. A better backpack, a quality flashlight, a hand crank radio. You take a new car off a dealership lot. You drive it to an empty highway and floor it. There is something briefly, shamefully thrilling about all of it. Then you get back to the city, and the silence swallows it again. Week 2. The internet still works. Servers are automated enough to stay up without people managing them, but they won't last forever. You start downloading everything: books, medical references, how-to guides for things you've never needed to know, how to grow food, how to treat infections, how to fix a generator, how to do everything your world used to do for you automatically in exchange for money you no longer need. You find a neighborhood you like, big houses, good distance between them. You pick one with a fireplace and a garden already started in the back. You move in on a Thursday. You bring the dog. He had been following you for 4 days. You name him something simple. For a few weeks, it is almost peaceful. You wake up when you want. You eat what you want. You drive wherever you feel like. You've been in houses you would never have been allowed into. Mansions, museums after dark. The top floor of office towers with views of a city that belongs entirely to you now. But the dog is the only thing that looks at you like you exist. By month 2, you notice the gaps. A gas station that was fully lit is dark. One less grid sector running. The automated world slowly forgetting to keep itself going without anyone left to care. The internet slows. Certain sites stop loading. The social media platforms are still frozen at 11:52 p.m. on that last night. Billions of lives stopped mid-sentence. Someone was in the middle of posting a photo of their dinner. Someone had typed half a reply and never finished it. You check your own profile. Your last post, still there. The one you put up after everyone was gone. 11 words, 0 responses. You keep posting every day. You don't know why. It feels like leaving a light on. Month 3. The grocery stores are harder now. Fresh anything is long gone. You've learned which canned goods you can tolerate. You've killed your first chicken. You didn't enjoy it. You're getting better at the garden. The dog helps less than you'd hope and more than you expected. You've stopped waiting to hear another car. There's a moment in the 4th month that breaks something loose in you. You're sitting on the roof of a building downtown, watching the sun go down over a city that is still mostly intact. Everything around you is preserved at the exact moment the world ended. But it's only preserved until it isn't. The decay is coming, slow and then fast. In 10 years, this city will look different. In 50, you won't recognize it. You are the last record of what this all looked like. You start taking pictures every day. Streets, buildings, storefronts, signs, the small things, a menu in a diner window, a child's drawing taped to a refrigerator in someone's kitchen, a birthday banner still hanging across a living room for a party that never finished. You don't know who you're saving them for. You go home before dark. You lock the door out of habit. You feed the dog. You sit by the fire and read until your eyes give out. The city hums quieter than it did last month. You wake up the next morning and start again. You have gotten very good at mornings. They are the easiest part. The day hasn't had time to get heavy yet. Coffee is still warm. The dog is still there. The garden needs water, and the silence hasn't had a chance to settle into anything.